Retard.
Good evening. Hello everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Welcome to today's stream. So where's my overlay? Hold on. So, update, refresh. What's this? Alright, hang on, let me see where or how I can get my overlay working. Right, Rumbo, hello to Yoda, hello, Voyager, Moin, Lee, wie geht's? Hope you're all doing good. Who else do we have here? We've got Eagle Motion, hello to you as well. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me just start Sim2 Pro again, trying to get that fixed. Continue. Flight planning. Load. Fly now. And connect. Right, I need to check something. It's already running. That is a bit strange. Right. I don't know. Maybe you're going to get the overlay working in a couple of minutes. We shall see. I have no idea what the reason is behind that at the moment. Refreshing doesn't help either. Okay, so Solid Wings, bonjour monsieur, comment estás? Und Lisa, George, hey, welcome. Seran, hello. Forward, Gudevi, Andreas, nice to see you, and Danny, and Runa. I hope you're all doing well. Cool. So we are, as you can see, in Vienna, and you can also see it is extremely busy. So the reason for that is it is an event. Yesterday and today we announced it on our Discord. It's Vienna. Was it got finally Vienna or something? So huge 2-day event. TZAT's incoming. I hope not. I hope not. But again, yeah, you can see it is busy. It is just crazy busy. However, we shall not be in fear. We shall fight through this. Danny is doing well. A bit nervous at present. My first wing design for my school project. If everything goes well, take off next summer. Scale model with a 3-point meter. 3-point meter? Seriously? What? That is a huge wingspan. Blimey. Let's go through the preparations real quickly. We want to get going. So today, guys, what we're doing is the following. We're flying from here, Vienna, to Innsbruck, first of all, obviously. Should be lovely, lovely scenic flight. Doing that in daytime.
Welcome aboard
and the second one is then from Innsbruck to Girona.
Could new subscribers please make
it's a new scenery. I'm allowed to show it today. It's coming out.
Snacks and premium flight entertainment.
Actually, I'm going to have to check exactly the date.
Happy Sunday.
Hey,
hope all is going well.
Thanks so much, Captain Chaos. Yes, I'm a bit tired because I had a night flight, and I have to admit, at my age, these night flights, I don't know, they are exhausting. Hawkey, hey, how you doing? And Super Grumpy, nice to see you. Yeah, so yeah, you know, it's just tiring. But I have to say also, man, it was beautiful. We saw northern lights. I haven't seen them that clear for a very long time. So well worth the time. Tired yourself, but good spirits. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. So let's see. Why is that not working? Welcome to FSUI PC. Thank you, but I would rather have it that you show me the overlay. No worries though. Let me just do the following. Let me see if I can restart FSUI PC. Maybe I just started it too early or something. So FSUI PC. FS, where are you? FSUI PC. Huh? Hold on. Where's my FSUI PC? There it is. So we've got that end process and that end process. So let's see if that helps. Let's restart FSUI PC. Thank you. And then refresh. Flat planning. Advanced planner. Creating a plan, load from SimBrief, update. Weird how sometimes things work normally and then suddenly they stop working. Hey SimCaesar, nice to see you. How are you doing? SimCaesar, are you streaming tonight? It is Sunday evening, so I'm wondering. Right, so last time I'm going to try to get that overlay working. No, it's not working today, so we have to stick with that. Hey, MAN. MAN, are you joining by any chance? Thank you much, Yoda, for the shout-out. And Firming, hey, how you doing? And Max Universe, hello to you as well. My PC specs should be below my streaming window here on Twitch. So, so I do have 6014. Let's do 6. Let's do 6. Let's do 635. Yeah, have a look there. You should see everything down there. Come on, give me that time. So, how come I can't? Update. Now I've broken it again, have I? Reimport. Sim Caesar says he has... I've broken something now. Doesn't matter. I'm in about 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours for now. Cool. And you're flying along. Check out the Word Update 11 Canada scenery. I did say, well, you saw that maybe the 737 flight, which was fantastic. We had foggy weather up in Ketchikan, and it was extremely, extremely exciting. I am going to do the following. Let's request boarding. And then let's just add the fuel. Hey, it's not there? Okay. Hold on. What's the... What, hang on. Who's moving my jetway? Would you mind just leaving the jetway there? How on earth are the passengers boarding if the jetway isn't there? So it's Intel 12900K at 5 gigahertz. It's a 2080 Ti graphics card, 32 gigabyte RAM, DDR5. Anything else you want to know? Let's do that fast. Yeah. So planned fuel is 5.3 tons. Yeah, that approach was very thrilling because the weather. That's the first time, Sim Caesar, like I mentioned, that was the first time I actually had foggy weather, and I actually was surprised that Microsoft Flight Sim simulated in in that proper way. So that was really cool. The flight level, we only chose 240 on the flight plan. Reason being is that it's a short flight, and I don't want to go climb any higher than that. So let's have a look here. Yeah, you're welcome. Danny says, MAN says that's a plan. Let's see, at least for the second flight. Cool. Yeah, excellent. Looking forward to it, MAN. And Danny says the bigger wingspan, I thought, for the wing. I'm responsible for the wing section. Others are designing the tail section. Oh, that's really good. Like have a team effort to design an aircraft. That's very cool. So 240 at -30. GG. I bet that's exciting though, because you're relying on each other regarding the designing and so on. Very cool indeed. Good. We have Information Tango. I can show you that here on the Sim Toolkit Pro. Information Tango currently arriving 3-4, departing 2-9. That's standard. Transition level 110, 090 at 4. So maybe a bit of tailwind to consider. Temperatures 10 and 1024. 102. Hey, mathematics, Glavin. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Here in Germany, the weather was quite nice. Kind of late autumn or late summer weather, really. Although, actually, I had to de-ice the aircraft for the first time already. So last night, first de-icing. Just couldn't believe my eyes. I thought, what? But that was because of cold fuel. Not that the airport... We had 3 degrees at the airport, but... hey, Aeroflyer, how you doing? Yeah, Christmas soon, I'm telling you. I've been saying it for a long, long time. Christmas is around the corner. Get ready for it. Flight time, 42 minutes. I was going to... What was I going to do? I was going to go... I forgot. What to do? Oh, with the weights. So we are planning for 58... Well, let's say 59 tons. 59. And the fuel is 5.3. That should already be inserted. Yeah, fantastic. And then we have the alternate Salzburg with 1.1 tons of fuel required. 1.1. Just checking that we actually have Salzburg inserted correct. Fantastic. Hey Oist, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, so we are flying our beautiful one engine out livery on VATSIM. Huge event, very busy. Looking forward to it. And Innsbruck, of course, we'll check the weather in a second. I'll give you a rundown of all the numbers. So, the numbers are as follows. We have currently Innsbruck variable 2 knots, few 1600. It'd be interesting to see how that's simulated. 12 degrees, 1020, and the forecast, yeah, nice weather, just few clouds at lower level. Salzburg as the alternate cavalcade, wind is pretty much calm. So 1.5 is fine, and then later, however, we could have a bit of fog. We shall see how that develops. Oh, nice! Already buying the Stollen. I actually had some Lebkuchen. I'm embarrassed to say. Yeah, my wife. But my wife's fault really, because she bought it, and I do not have much willpower, willpower to manly willpower. Let's call it that way. To resist. Is Mark in? Yoda, have you seen Mark? Is he asleep in his comfy chair? Wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, I know. I've got to go cycling tomorrow. I know, right, Oist? I know. But I'll blame it on my wife. She bought that stuff. Right, here's the loading going on. Nice. GG. GG GSX. But, oh no, the cargo doors aren't open. Oh no. Immersion completely ruined. How did that happen? No. You bought him a new chair. How could you? You can't do that. So, full immersion. There we go. Now we're talking. Perfect. Excellent. Good. So, diffrips, flight plan, departure. Let's actually get the clearance before we do anything else and do anything twice. Let's go ATC menu. No, disregard. ATC com. Return. AOC menu. ATC request. And then pre-departure clearance. Now, we are, of course, in good old Vienna, and I do expect them to have PDC. Lima Oscar Whiskey. ATIS information. Let's see if that has changed. Currently, it is Tango. Still Tango. Which gate? I have no idea. F26. Foxtrot 26. And of course, here we say Servus. Servus Wien. Let's send that off. At least for my job, I don't need to do medical every year. Maybe it would be better. Oh well, yeah. I have a medical coming up in 3 weeks, I think. So, yeah. Coolio. Now for the arrival, I'm initially going to go fly the localizer 26, obviously. And so the arrival route is going to be the Nanit to Alpha, although we need to check that later on, and then approach via Rattenberg. So we can put that in. And for the clearance, we have to see. Yeah, that's all fine. Cool. Hey, that's a good question, Chain Reactor. How many languages can you say hello to ATC? Oh, I would say maybe between 5 to 10. And Michael, you switched station with gate on clearance. Oh, oh, sorry, I did? Oh no. Hold on.
Refueling truck is on its
Yeah, then of course it doesn't work. Test. Yeah, guys, you're gonna have to look after me today. I'm a bit tired. So risk today is definitely, or threat is fatigue. And Matti, hello to you. You guys really have to look after me. No, not joking. It's a big threat today. Yeah, absolutely. In the sim, it's in the morning. So 6:25 in the morning. Simply because It's just at night time, it's a sin to fly to Innsbruck at night time. Niao. You gotta be careful how you say niao, because if you say it wrong, it means you're fat. Right? You don't want to upset a Chinese controller. Don't do that. So, received. Standby. Roger. Cool. Let's stand by for that. They're busy, so. Right. What we can do though is we can initially calculate the performance. So, final load sheet is synced 63.9. Weather, as always, guys, you know me. 1023, 1 degree warmer, a bit of tailwind. At intersection, if you depart runway 29, Lang Radar Bonaparte. Let's import that from Simbrief first of all. So ground charts.
Fuel truck is in position.
What? I didn't order the fuel truck. Fuel is already in. So yeah, we taxi down, and normally Alpha 3 is the intersection. Just find that Alpha runway 29, obviously. Alpha 3, there we go. Yeah, flaps 1, down 0.1. Sounds good. Sounds very good indeed. Let me just check the load sheet here. Mass and balance. Yeah, so 64.2, 28.9. That's all fine. And zero fuel weight is 58.9, 30.4. .40 fuel weight CG. Jot that in there. That's fantastic. Received messages. What's happening with my clearance, guys? What's happened? Cool, that's fine. Final time should be 1.2 tons. Hey Luke, nice to see you. How are you doing? Wind data in it. Next page. No, in it. And then wind data request. That's done. Good. Now I can only imagine that there's something wrong with my clearance. So let's give them a call. Or they want to hear my lovely voice, obviously. Night flight was tiring, but beautiful northern lights. I've got to give you guys a picture on Discord on that. Really cool. Get pen and paper ready. And I need to set my push to talk. There we go. And Servus Wien, the windmill 711 stand Fox 26 Tango information requesting clearance, please.
Windmill 711, wind elevation, guten Abend, clear to Innsbruck, Austin for Charlie Charger, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Windmill 711, departure runway is 29, so we are cleared the Ospen, let me just find the right identifier here, Fort Charlie, and we're climbing 5,000 feet and a squawk 1,000.
Windmill 711, read the correct, QNH 1024.
QNH 1024, windmill 711. 5,000 and the squawk is 1,000. And the windmill 711, just a quick question, did my PDC go through by any chance?
Yeah, looks like the system has issues.
Ah, okay, roger that. Okay, so it's not my fault. That's all I wanted to hear. Oh, that fueler. Are you kidding me? I find that hilarious that... how do I guess I need to restart Coatl or something. It's the same thing we had in P3D. There we go. So, that's done, that's done, that's done. So the Ospen Fort Charlie departure. Where's my parking stands? Cool. All right, that's a good chart. And then we go to ground charts. Hey, Mark, there he is. I was just wondering if you were resting in your comfy chair. So Ospen Fort Charlie. There we go. So that's our departure.
Delivery, servus. Die
Hey, MAN.
Position Foxtrot 32 information.
So 5,000 is runway 29, climb on track 291.
Schönen guten Abend, geht zu Innsbruck, Ospen Fort Charlie departure, climb 5,000 feet, 1,000.
So then we got the waypoints. So 1,000 feet, which is 500 feet off the ground. Whiskey Whiskey 296, 383, 172 Ospen.
Correction, Austria 54.
172 Ospen.
Ospen 24, feedback is good.
Correct, all programmed. 5,000 feet. I know, Kerry. I fully agree. And Sapphire Wave. Hey, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, I fully agree. I wish I had the option to, you know, clear single issues with GSX. Right, load sheet. Just accept that again. Just make sure that we've got everything set correctly. 30.4. So the takeoff CG is going to be 28.9, and that should relate to about down 0.1. And that was flaps 1 down 0.1. I do recall that. Let's start the APU in the meantime. So so that's all fine. 67 on the flex. And then 138, 140, and 141. Transition 10,000. Regarding our NADP, let me just check that. Chain reactor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to bash GSX completely. I mean, it does have some good things, but yeah, I don't know where the big advantages are at the moment regarding GSX. So. So here is Vienna. Runway 29, acceleration 2,100 feet for the engine out. So 2,100 in here. And we got NADP2. So 1,600 is correct for NADP2. And the engine out procedure, it's a special procedure. So enter that here. Fix info. So we go Vienna 29. Cheeky. There you go. So initial is going to be 292. 292 radial fisherman. And then fisherman, it's about 7 miles, 7.4 miles. So we could just enter 7. So just past that, it's a left turn to Bravo Romeo Kilo, which is a good thing because that way we can actually quickly return to runway 34. I'll give you a bigger range here. Let's see. Yeah, runway 34 left turn is best then. Cool. Nice.
So,
So, diff rip secondary, that's all that's missing now, the secondary flight plan.
Yankee, wunderschönen guten Abend, Wien Delivery, clear to Innsbruck, Austrian for Charlie departure, climb 5,000
Just do a quick
feet,
return
1,000.
in case anything goes wrong, and then we're ready for the briefing. Hey, Lidos and Charlie, wie geht's dir? Arrival is going to be ILS 34.
Tower 52 Yankee, repeat is correct,
No
QNH
start.
1024.
Cool. Oh, charts, sorry. Yeah, you're right, charts. There we go. So, and helipilot, nice to see you too. How are you doing? Oh, shift, that's one thing that's missing. Shift is 300 meters for the takeoff. Again, it's just awareness. As long as we have GPS updating, it's not really the issue. But there we go. Good. Briefing, guys, we have inserted everything. Let's get everything going here. So we are departing runway 29 with the Ospen for Charlie departure, initial climb 5,000. The sector in that area is 4,700 feet. So fairly high, although, I mean, the higher terrain comes outside. Contour layer, 3,000 feet of wide area, so 4,000. Yeah, 4,000 would be safe with radar vectors and a confirmed aircraft position. Fuel, we've got a little bit extra fuel. I think I put in 1.2 tons. Here it's not showing up completely yet, but according to the flight plan, it's 1.2 tons. Takeoff weight is 64.2. The hotspots for taxi out, let's see. It's not really too complicated. Complicated is the pushback. Maybe
Welcome aboard the Captain.
blue line
Black
or
Duo
orange line or
Charlie.
center line.
Could new subscribers
And then
please
taxi
take
out,
to the
very
first
likely
class
whiskey
cabin,
to
where
Alpha 3.
complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight
Stop margin is
entertainment
enough.
will be
We
served.
don't
Thank you.
have any issues with that.
I enjoy your streams and your infos and tips top notch.
Thank you so much, Hawkey. That's really kind for your resub. Let me give a round of applause for that. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for the kind words, Hawkey.
34 Romeo Lima, repeat
Hey,
correct,
Flybad.
QNH 1024.
QNH 1024, gravity.
You think that GSX is a lot more stable on Microsoft Flight Sim than it's ever been on P3D? Yeah, I mean, I can only recall issues, you know, in both sims. So, but it's fine. I'll use some GSX for now. That's all right. Cool. Let's prepare. Anything else? Engine out. We already briefed that. And threats, yeah,
Vienna
fatigue,
delivery,
a little bit tired. But apart from that, all good. So let's do that.
Good evening, request clearance to
Airline 215, no, flight plan.
Uh-oh. Austrian question. The windmill 711 at Fox 26, fully ready.
Windmill 711, contacting ground 11.6, servus.
1216, ich danke euch. The windmill 711. And you have to realize they've been doing this since yesterday, so I'm sure that they're pretty tired. It's always great to see them. Right, that is on. Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins covers removed. Fuel quantity 5,260 kilograms balanced. Seat belts on. ADIRS. NAV. And bar ref. QNH 1024 set. That's the cockpit preparation checklist completed. So is Wien ground. The windmill 711 Fox 26 requesting push and start, please.
Windmill 711, Wien ground, 7 startup, push approved, blue line.
Push start approved, blue line, thank you. Windmill 711. Cool. Right, I need to go in the outside view in a second. Give me the right viewpoint here.
Looking here.
Blue line. It's this one here. Cool.
In ground, Servus, Austrian 444, stand Fox 32, request push and start.
Austrian 444, push and start is approved to orange line.
Look at that.
Push and start
I'm
approved.
starting to get
Orange
really good at
line,
this, aren't I?
Austrian
Look at
444.
that. Bam.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Oh, there we go. It actually says dismiss FENIX GPU and remove chocks. You just have to read the text. How cool is that? And then it works. Hey, Voyager.
Parking brakes.
Of course. Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Austrian 2 Lima Foxtrot, Wien ground, was taxi to stand Foxtrot 43 via Delta, exit 23.
So, what's the matter? Come on, push. Push. Yeah, the push was a lie. Oh, come on, GSX.
Austrian 218 contact.
I did everything you demanded.
Over to Tower 1, another symbol 4, Austrian 218, bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't know why. I pressed enter. I did press enter. So, I don't know why. Let's see if that works now. Last time we got it working this way, we restarted the pushback and it still had our pushback saved, so the pre-clearance. So maybe that will work. Right, so we've got B4 start checklist.
Hello, Captain.
Parking
We are
brake.
ready for pushback.
Set. Takeoff speeds and thrusts. V1 138, VR 140, V2 141, Flex 67, Windows closed. And the beacon is on. That's the before start checklist completed.
Departure check completed. Bypass being
Kerry, I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly if it's already supported here in FSLTL. That's a good question though, Kerry. And Ledos and Charlie, you purchased the PMG 737 after flying Airbus only since FlightSim 2004. I absolutely love this plane. Had so many good landings last evening. That's cool. You know, that's the important thing. That's exactly how it should be, Charlie. Enjoy your flight sim.
looking gear. Release parking brakes.
All right, keep your fingers crossed.
Commencing push.
Yeah.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Finally moving. So fuel pumps are on. APU bleed is available. We have good start pressure. Starting engine 2. Finally. Hey Max, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Austin 54 told you to push onto the orange line, is that correct?
If I'm pushing to orange line and GSX is doing some interesting pushback lines here, sorry for that, but finally we'll go to stop on orange line.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, just wanted to make sure.
Right. Yeah, right. Exactly. GSX, as if. Blaming it on GSX, MAN. How dare you?
Set parking brake.
That's how pros do it.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Starting engine 1. Michael, only slightly. But that's also an interesting kind of phenomenon, right? What's GSX causing the aircraft to do that? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know, chain reactor. I do not know. We would need MAN to comment on that.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Right.
We can disconnect.
There we go. Good stuff.
Servus, Austrian 37 for Alpha.
Ground, hello, this is unser 9 Victor.
So actually, no, leave that on.
Austrian 37
so
for Alpha, wing
flaps
ground servo
1.
taxi to holding point Whiskey 2
And
via
so that was
Delta
29
and
point
exit 32.
something, down 0.1, and the flight controls full up,
Taxi holding point Whiskey
full down,
2 via Delta and exit 32.
neutral,
Austrian
full
37
left,
for Alpha.
full
Locking
right,
gear.
neutral, rudder left, right, neutral.
Welcome
Austrian
aboard the
744, what
Captain
is the estimated
Blackbox
time to taxi?
YouTube channel subscriber experience. Could new
Austrian
subscribers please
744
make their
will
way
take
to the
another
first
3
class
minutes.
cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be
copy.
served.
Truck disconnected.
Thank
Captain
you.
Chaos!
9 Victor, Charlie 41.
Thank you much, Captain Chaos, for the 9 months here.
Clear. Right is clear.
The Austrian is showing off.
Victor, in that case,
Welcome
contacting
aboard
ground
the
121.7.
Just noticed this milestone too. There we go.
Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary
After
drinks,
start
snacks
checklist,
and premium
anti-ice
flight
off,
infotainment
ecam status
will be
check,
served.
pitch trim 29.8%,
Lufthansa 9 Victor,
and
try again
direction
once,
neutral.
please, and if he doesn't respond again, come
You
back
have
to me.
missed your CTOT, please
But
return to
will
stand.
we
No! No! Eagle Motion, thank you so much for your 6 months here on Twitch. Thank you for your support, my friend. Windmill 711 request taxi.
Windmill 711, taxi holding point runway 29er via Whiskey and Mike.
Whiskey and Mike holding point 29er, and we're able Alpha 3, Windmill 711.
Windmill 711 is copied.
Right, so there we go. Left side clear, right side clear. Oh, flaps didn't move. Oh, I know why. I know why they didn't move. Hold on. I have the wrong profile loaded. Yeah, that's the thing. It shouldn't be FS2 crew.
ground servos push and start approved, blue line.
It should be normal Phoenix. Hold on. Come on, where's my Phoenix? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now they're moving. Cool.
Victor, negative. There is no other aircraft behind you on blue line.
So, Whiskey and then Mike. Standard taxing.
Austrian 744 request taxi.
Austrian 444 behind the windmill A320, taxi holding point runway 29er via Whiskey and Mike.
Via Whiskey Mike holding point runway 29er behind the one engine out A320, and we are able Alpha 3 as well. Austrian 444.
Austrian 444 is copied.
So,
Is 155, guten Abend, Bravo 5.
so Whiskey will
With
go
the
to the right
155,
here.
taxi to intermediate holding point Lima 2 via Delta and
That's a
Lima.
beauty, isn't it? Look at that. Is that a 777 or?
Taxi via Delta and
Should be, right?
Lima 2 is 155.
Let's do some items for departure.
Is 155, taxi via Delta and Lima 2.
Taxi checklist. Flag controls checked. Flap setting. Config. 1+F.
With a
Radar,
155.
predict wind shear system
I did
on
not understand
auto.
that. Taxi to intermediate holding point Lima 2.
Engine
where
mode
Delta
selector, normal. And ECAM Memo, takeoff, no blue. Taxi checklist
Okay, taxi via
completed. 777 for sure, nice. Yeah, beautiful aircraft. Cool, recap, no changes.
374 Alpha, taxi to stand Foxtrot 26 via
Ospen
blue
4
line.
Charlie, as briefed, up 5000.
Stand Fox 26 via blue line, Austrian 375.
So here comes Mike over there.
Windmill 711, intersection Alpha 3 approved, contact Wien Tower 119.4.
Alpha 3 approved, thank you, at 19.4, windmill 711. Thank you, have a good evening. So one thing I need to check is departure frequency should be 34675. Yeah. Servus Wien Tower, the windmill 711 is holding Alpha 3, ready for departure.
Last station, what's that?
Windmill 711.
Windmill 711, Wien Tower, hello, wind 080 degrees, 409 clear takeoff.
Runway 29, Alpha 3 clear takeoff, windmill 711. Cabin crew, prepare for departure. Lineup checklist. Take a runway 29, Alpha 3. TCAS, TA,
November Alpha Vietnam
RA, and the packs are on. Oh, why is the APU still on? Test, test, test. Are we ready? We are ready. Starting the chrono.
Green Tower, Servus, Austrian.
Takeoff. Off we go to Innsbruck. Looking forward to it. Manflex 67 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Thrust set.
Is it possible to be on runway 11?
100 knots. E1, rotate.
Green Radar, Green Tower, Servus, Austrian 444 on Alpha 3.
Right, gear up. So 1,000 feet.
Austrian 444,
There we go.
Austrian 444.
711, radar 134,675.
34675, windmill 711. Good night. So autopilot 1, just to do the thrust climb, out blue, auto thrust.
Thank you, bye bye.
Tower 313, reduce 220 knots.
Hang on, Kerry, I get to it in a second. Departure now at the windmill 711, passing 3,000, climbing 5,000, Ospen 4 Charlie.
Windmill 711, radar 025, climb at level 240.
Climb level 240, windmill 711. What you mean, Kerry? What's so bad about my veins? My hands need a lot of blood.
940 and 6,000.
Flap 0, speed is checked. Flap 0.
6,000 after 914. Access 7052, contact radar 132.2, correction 126.275.
Yeah, put that on.
126.275, flux there, 7052, schönen Abend.
Oh yeah. Look at all the traffic there.
From 914, it is 220 knots, contact arrival 119 at display.
Reduce speed 220 knots and 119 over.
Oh, because of the IVs. Ah, I get it. Yeah, every time I go to the medical every year, or when
E4786.
or when I go to my doctor to get some blood being taken. Yeah, they love my veins. Yeah,
Welcome aboard the
They really
Captain
do.
Black Box Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Jeju Nina, thank you so much, Jeju, for your 6 months. Thank you. Big round of applause for that. There we go. On our Ospen 4 Charlie, tracking nicely. Perfect.
786, maintain 260.
The ETA, yeah, I'm sorry for the overlay. It's not working today for some reason. I don't know why. It's just not connecting for some reason. And I have no idea why it's not doing it today. There was an update regarding... Sim Toolkit Pro. Let me just see if that's the correct here. Yeah, it's still the same address.
Landing flight level 240, Austrian 444.
Report indicated airspeed.
Windmill 711, currently 250 knots, increasing now to 300.
Windmill 711, maintain 300 knots.
Maintain 300 knots, windmill 711. Good, so selected speed 300 knots. Oh yeah, I know, right, Voyager? Set standard cross check, passing 107. Now, checked.
Winner, good evening,
But ETA, I mean, I can give the ETA here, so currently we need another, about 35 minutes.
39 X-ray, Vienna, the information uniform is correct, expect ILS 34.
So that's fine. Secondary copy active. Let's clear out all the fixed infos. That goes out. That goes out. And that goes out. We go to the overhead panel. Lights go out. Seatbelts. Check the ECAM. Just one company message. It's probably because we're late. Although we're never late. I don't know where these well, probably just memes, but these telex transmissions. Oh no! Oh, it's not actually that we're late. It's just to have a nice flight. Thank you. That's a new one.
Lauda 786, contact arrival 11987.
Beautiful. Pavel, some pilots use clocks, some pilots use a time on nav display. Okay, no. Well, so yes, of course, it depends on the airline SOPs. Now, the chrono that we start here, that references the time for your takeoff power setting. So, you know that normal, both engines running, it's 5 minutes takeoff power. And if you got an engine failure, then you have 10 minutes of takeoff power on the remaining engine before you have to put max continuous thrust. That's why we start that chrono, and then we reset it once we set thrust to climb power. This one here for us, that's the normal flight time. So taking off, I'll start that timer. That's what we do in real life as well. So, I mean, I know that some airlines have a SOP to start this when pushing back. We always do that when we start our flight. And I find that always easier than to do the time checks.
8,000 feet, KH1024.
Stand 8,000 feet, KH1024,
Right. Okay, we're on our way to Ospen. Now, guys, it's going to go quickly now. So let me have a look at the routing here so that I can determine the grid altitudes. So there we go. Here's our aircraft position. It's 10,000 at the moment, going up to 13,600 and then even 15,000. and then 14,000 for the approach. Now, yeah, high terrain, as you can see. Nothing surprising there. Hey, Giftzwerg. No, oh no, they did? No, when did they go out? No, I have not received any emails, no. Oh, hang on. Hold on, hold your horses. Hey, listen to this. Hey, Black Box, congratulations. You are now eligible to book a slot on the 20th. Yeah, so book a slot. You will be able to book any time until the booking closes. View available slots. So make sure that we get a yeah. Let's go. GG. Right, and while we do this, we can discuss what flight we want to do together. So I will be streaming on the 22nd for sure. So across the pond, let me go to the website, bookings, log in. Oh, you're right, disregard, hang on. Hold on, 13th. Yeah, my bad, no, disregard. It says 13th. Okay, I can book from the 13th onwards. But, I mean, we can talk about what routings we wish to do. We've got 1,000 feet to go. Got a bit slow there. Tisk. Start. So across the pond. But hey, congrats Voyager, so you got a slot as well. Okay.
Radar, hello, with you.
Does it really matter what routing, guys? Or what's your preferred airport in Europe and in the US?
120, Lufthansa 9 Victor. Windmill 711, contact radar 126.2757.
26275, Dankeschön euch, Servus die Windmill 711. Servus Wien, the Austrian, no, not the Austrian, sorry, the Windmill 711, level 240, speed 300 knots. Why do you keep saying...
711,
why do you keep saying Austrian? That's annoying. So my flight. Nicolas, an Abend. I want to have the arrival ATIS now for Innsbruck. I don't know how busy they are, guys.
Radar, Servus, Austrian 444.
I'm up for a visual approach, circling whatever. There's Nanit. So we got Innsbruck information X-ray, runway news 26, transition level to be determined later by ATC. 2603, variable...
711, proceed direct Nanit.
Like Nanit, Dankeschön, die Windmill 711. Guys, remember my tutorial? So you have, in these conditions, and if it's very busy, you have to prepare for both runways. And there shouldn't be any discussion. So whatever the controller gives you, don't start a discussion, especially when you have an event going on. So we prepare both runways, and we'll take whatever we get. So we got 11 degrees, QNH 1021.
Clear on Nimal 2 Whiskey Arrival, Constellation 10 Micro.
Good evening, Constellation 52 Yankee, climb 240.
Constellation 52 Yankee, Wien, good evening, climb level 300.
Level 310.
So 263, and you can just 102. Right. The minimum, I'm not going to insert the minimum just yet, guys, because if you do the circling, it's a higher minimum than the straight in.
Good evening, American 495.
Mark, oh yeah, hang on, Mark. Can you check your emails, please, Mark, and see if you got a slot or not?
Good evening. Austin 444, direct money.
Right, let's do 26, dry, apply META, landing weight is 62.5, let's say.
129.125, Austrian 193.
Auto thrust off.
444, direct money.
So we do automatic medium.
Direct money to Austrian 444.
So we need required of 1700 meters.
10 my kilo, way for distance.
So medium it is.
10 my kilo, descent level 310.
Yeah.
Descent level
Cool.
310, transfer 10.
Initially, we are going to prepare for the localizer approach 26. We'll fly that localizer flight path angle.
Beam radar, good day. Lot 57 hotel with you, fly level 360.
So that's the arrival at Nanit. And then approach.
Format, holding point to runway 16 center in grass, fully ready for departure.
Eurowings 25, uniform wind calm, runway 16 center, clear takeoff.
Oh, nice. Okay, Mark, fantastic. Well, so here's the deal, guys. Mark, so Melintley and me will try to see if there's a possibility that we do a shared flight in the Challenger. Now, the issue is, well, we shouldn't really have an issue. It should be fine regarding connections, but we just need to check everything out. If it's working properly, then Mark and me may consider a shared flight in the Challenger 650 on the across the pond, but no promises yet, because it'll depend on how stable the system is. Good. Okay, so we'll assign the arrival later. So that's the localizer DME East. The localizer Romeo shouldn't really be. Well, that would be the straight in. If we do the visual circling, it'll be this one here, and for that we would be flying at 3,700 feet. But we'll see what the controller says. Haha, Mark, nice try. No. Oh, look at that. It's just beautiful. Oh, look at that. No, we're not going to let the community choose, no. And Plendos, hello to you. And Philip, hello. Greetings, Innsbruck. Looking out of my window, awaiting your approach. No pressure. Nice, Philip. And QB, nice to see you. Good thing, QB. Maybe Mark told you, so we are planning a training mission. We talked about this, so a normal training mission for DCS.
Descend level 170. Descend level 170, that's 7052.
So planning around, so I think about the 18th or 19th of October. And Krishu, hello. The chrono is like a stopwatch, and you can do different things with the stopwatch. For us, it's especially on takeoff.
125, good evening, access 7052.
And Jessie Bella, hello to you. I think it's 130, Jessie Bella. I think it's 130. Hey, Mac Chester. Yes, so McChester, I want some credit, please, because I did a night flight. I was working all night, Saturday to Sunday, and I had 3 hours of sleep today. Well, 3.5. Yeah, and I'm flying the VATSIM Austria event because I love the Austrian VATSIM controllers. So my honor, my pleasure to be here. How could I miss that? Is there this whole week? Is it? Hang on. Is it all week? I thought it's just today, yesterday, and today. 2 days. Didn't it say 36 hours or something? Nice, McChester. GG. Yeah, 2 days only, right? Look at that. Jesse Bella, another thing, or anybody's interested. So I'm using gain filter from NVIDIA to sharpen the image. So it's a bit like reshade, but a bit simpler to use. And that's why, yeah, my scenery looks maybe a bit different to what you have. If you look at the add-on here, if I turn it off, that's Microsoft standard, and that's my preset. Hey, Flying Wolf, grüß Gott. Captain Chaos, yeah, anytime. Sure.
Descent 180 and clear.
On DCS we have a
Rednose 11 Bravo.
DCS channel. On Discord. Yeah, on Discord you find a DCS channel. Have a look there.
Right 070.
At the moment, Pavel, we got instructed by ATC because we have another friend flying along.
711, contact 129.125.
129, 125. Dankeschön, tschüss, die Windmill 711. We have another aircraft behind us. And so for separation reasons, we got 300 knots indicated. Bean servos, the Windmill 711, flight level 240, speed 300 knots exactly.
Windmill 711, please identify.
Do I have any special ratings? Like, well, you do need any, yes, but I don't have them, no. But in real life, Christopher, so in real life, yes, you do need special ratings.
7052, contact Innsbruck, 128.975, bye-bye.
128.905, confirm access 7052.
Negative 300,
okay, it's out, so Eagle Motion, yeah, alright, so now you guys know I work for Austrian. Alright, Austrian Airlines.
128.975, good evening, that's 7052.
I blew it.
127, please try again on frequency 128.9.
Yeah, real life, yes you do. So definitely you have to have instructions for that. As if. So, Nanit, let's have a look. Nanit, so 15,000 above at Nanit, and then we go to Rattenberg. 9.5.
126.
That's fine, and Rattenberg is going to be 9.5. I estimate the transition level to be around about 130, but it may be 120. We'll see later on. Let's just put 130 in here. Busted, Giftswerk. Yeah, I'm busted on that. No, Christopher, no, because the thing is this. So here's the deal, Christopher. If you get a special airport rating, let's say I would get Sarajevo or TVAT as a special rating, you would have a lot of day trips just to those airports. And I do commute from Bremen to Frankfurt, so that would be a nightmare for me to do, 6, 7, 8 daytime trips, having to pay my own hotel room in Frankfurt, etc., etc. So, no, again, I never applied those. Descend over 170, windmill 711. So I never applied to any of those. Thrust idle, up descent, up blue, 170. Oh, hey, yes. Tricor, you completed your first ATC sim last night. It was fun flying with the A320. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Anything special that you did?
128-975 Innsbruck radar. Yeah.
Philip, last time on level D sim, I flew to Innsbruck and my instructors were so scared because they haven't flown it before, but they nailed nice.
Contact Innsbruck radar 128.975. Bye-bye.
128.975, Dankeschön, the Austrian... No, the wind was 711. Oh, good lord.
Radar Servus, the Condor 2 Foxtrot Tango, flight level 260. Condor 2 Foxtrot Tango, being radar 7 identified. Clear. Disregard.
975. Mission failed. Alright, let's start again. Let's go back to Vienna. Let's start again.
129er, 125. 125, sorry, get it. Servus, Ryanair 2, 1.
Habe die Ehre. How cool.
160. Eurowings 908 was calling?
Yep.
Eurowings 908, Servus, identified. Expect localized
How
EME
cool.
East approach runway 260 cent, flight level 150.
Interesting that Austrian Airlines have pilots based in Frankfurt. I know, right?
Reducing minimum clean, direct to Nanit, holding at Nanit, descending level 150, expecting...
Yeah, so Christopher, it really is for someone more suitable that lives, you know, near Frankfurt in that case.
Austrian 913, descent 9,000.
How beautiful is that? Wow, that's so cool. Nice, I love it. And we are live weather, so it is this beautiful.
913, I will give you a delay vector, turn right heading 270.
Roger, copy.
Fly heading 270, please.
270, Austrian 913.
Montavia 86, Mike, turn.
You forgot all the flows, don't worry. It's. I know the feeling. It's just a bit overwhelming when you're sitting in the kind of cockpit for the first time. Innsbruck approach. Good evening. Windmill 711 190 descent 170. Information Yankee.
KLM 55 kilo. Contact tower 1201. Ciao.
1201. KLM 55 kilo. Bye.
Windmill 711. Hello, identified. Information Yankee. Expect localized EME East approach runway 26. Descent level 160. Inbound Nanit. Enter Nanit holding as published. Reduce minimum clean.
Okay, descent 160 to Nanit, enter the Nanit published hold, reduce holding speed, and we are preparing to localize the DME East approach runway 26, windmill 711.
Thank you.
Right, that was a lot of numbers there. So, busy, and we're good on fuel.
Pushback Alpha, contact tower.
So, lucky that we have holding fuel. Let's do one thing first, hold for Nanit.
Austrian 913, cannot turn you to final.
And let's check the Nanit hold.
Austrian 913, turn left direct to Romeo Tango Tango, cleared localized EME East approach runway 26, descend according to the profile.
Roger, left to Romeo Tango Tango and cleared.
So now we have to find the...
Descending on profile, Austrian 913.
Luxor 7052, left turn direct to Rattenberg.
Left direct to Rattenberg, Luxor 7052.
I think I had the problem the last time. I can't find infos on the Nanit holding.
Luxor 7052, descent 9,500.
So normally I would go to the routing, but I don't think
so. Descent 9,500, QNH 1020, confirm Luxor 7052.
9,500, QNH 1020.
Let's see if I can find
020, 9,500, Luxor 7052.
Austrian 913, for your convenience, turn left to Artvik and start your approach from there.
Roger, turning Artvik, Austrian 913.
Waypoint.
Austrian 913, keep speed 200 until passing Artvik, thereafter free speed.
Roger, copy 200 and...
Max, just thanks. So 156 inbound left turns. Right.
Luxor 7052.
Do you know the chart?
Speed, reduce speed 220
where I can find that?
Reducing 220 knots, Luxor 7052.
Transavia 8.
Right, 156 left turns, holding. There we go. 160 at start, and we can reduce to minimum holding speed.
Eurowings 908, good news. Cancel hold. After Nanik, turn right heading 020.
After Nanik 020, cancel hold.
Eurowings 908, however, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reducing 200.
So that's one of the things with Navigraph charts.
Innsbruck approach, Delta 1168.
where it has its limitations, right? So you have an arrival routing.
The turn was very slow. I need you to make a
And normally, if you have a holding pattern published in real life, you know, you should have a reference somewhere.
Delta 1168, climbing 160.
Okay, there we go. Well, thanks, Manchester, for the help. Yeah, cool. Excellent.
Luxor 7052, do we expect holding in Rottenberg?
Luxor 7052, can you make 95 at Rottenberg?
Ooh, there's a lot of traffic there.
From Luxor 7052.
Let's go below
Luxor 7052, reduce 200
on the TCAS. That way I can scan a bit below me and see how many aircraft are actually in the hold.
Speed, after Rottenberg, cleared localizer, runway 26 ME East.
Yeah, iceberg it is, yeah.
Luxor 7052, after Romeo Tango Tango, speed 180.
After Romeo Tango Tango, speed 180, Luxor 7052.
Good, let's check the fuel. 3.5 tons currently. And we need for diversion to Salzburg. At the missed approach point, that is, of the runway, we need...
Yeah, Luxor 7052, unable the speed,
2 tons.
Holding.
So it's about 1100 to Salzburg, and there we need 900 kilograms. Although, I tell you what, let's put that to 1.2.
That's 360, Luxor 705.
So let's put this to 2.3.
Austrian 444, passing flight
so
level
2.3, and for the arrival routing, we need about, that's 40 miles, so about 30 miles, so about 300 kilograms for the approach.
Holding, and
so we need to leave, or the fuel to leave the holding latest is 2.6 tons. Hey, Rebonius. So 2.6 tons, so we have about 900 kilograms of holding fuel at the moment. And if you want to scan...
Call you back shortly, windmill 711, descent flight level 150.
Windmill 711, descent level 150. We have vertical speed out blue 150. Try not to go above 1,000 feet per minute rate of descent, not to cause any issues with TCAS here in the holding. So.
Batavia 86 Mike, please proceed direct to Romeo Tango Tango. You will start your approach from there.
Yeah, Salzburg is to the northeast of us here.
Austrian 444, can I have holding instructions for Nanit, please?
Austrian 444, please consult your chart for that.
MAN, if you're listening to the stream, MAN, it is 156 inbound left turns. McChester gave me those numbers. So 156 left turns.
Luxor 7052, make a left turn to Artvig and start your approach from there. Cleared localizer TME East approach, descend according to the profile.
Vertical, left direct to Artvig and cleared localizer, runway 26 TME East, Luxor 705.
Eurowings 908, left 270.
Plendos, because I chose to go daytime because of the beautiful scenery. Right, nighttime,
Austrian 444,
you would not see anything. Right, let's concentrate on the entry holding out star 150.
Austrian 444, inbound, present heading, right turns, 2-minute outbound approved.
Inbound, present heading, 2-minute outbound.
So.
Right turns, Austrian 444.
Transavia 86 Mike, after Romeo Tango Tango, cleared localizer DME.
Could be a teardrop, although no, it'd probably be a direct entry. So direct, or, no, so this is a parallel entry, it is, not direct, parallel. So it's going to fly outbound, and then in the holding pattern, turn towards Nanit again, and then fly those left turns.
Transavia 86, Mike, reduce speed 200.
Speed 200,
Eurowings 908, descent 9,500 feet, the QNH is 1.
It's full moon, I know, but still, this is so beautiful.
Windmill 711, es geht weiter, turn right heading 030 vectors for the approach.
Right heading 030 vectors approach, windmill 711.
And windmill 711, descent 9,500 feet, the QNH is 1020.
Descent 9,500 feet. QNH 1020, windmill 711.
Austrian 444.
So heading,
flight level 150.
we go altitude 9,500 and 1020.
to confirm seat restriction.
Negative.
We'll do that with open descent. Thrust idle, open descent, out blue 9,500.
Luxor 7052 negative.
Yeah, copy. Luxor 7052.
So 1020.
Transavia 86.
Yeah, just checking the 8 is 11 degrees.
After Romeo Tango Tango, clear
Well, actually
for the
12
approach
degrees now, so 12
according to the
degrees.
profile.
1020.
Tango, Tango, clear.
And there we go. So localizer, DME East, he said.
Transavia 52 Yankee.
Let's do
No,
that.
expect localizer DME East approach runway 26. Descent flight level 150. Reduce minimum clean.
So that's the approach we're going to fly, alright? And I think I have that set already. Localizer 26.
Eurowings 908, left turn direct to Romeo Tango Tango.
Left direct Romeo Tango Tango.
So it doesn't give us localizer DME
Windmill
East.
711, make a left turn heading 270.
Left turn heading 270, windmill 711. So some delay vectors here, 270.
Luxor 7052, contact tower 1201, ciao.
101, good evening, thanks.
Michael, let's have a look then.
Flight level 350.
There were two stations. First Luxor 7052, contact tower 1201.
Hello.
Information, Mike. Flight level 340.
Oh, look at that. You're right. That's MAN. If you look as well, anybody that didn't know this, I didn't know that either. Look at that. If you zoom in, you'll find the holding pattern. GG. Perfect. Thanks a lot. Excellent.
Delta 1168, contact 129 or 125.
Those mountains. Blimey.
129 or 125, Delta 1158.
Austrian 444.
So for the approach, guys,
heading 020.
expecting Rattenberg at some point, 9,500, Advik onto the localizer, descent point 19 dBs from Oscar Echo Victor. Holger, welcome, and Julian, hello. So we're going to fly this with lock mode and flight path angle.
There were two stations. Transavia 86.
It's a 3.8 degrees, almost 3.77 degrees downslope. It's a straight in today, and so the minimum for us today is for the 5% gradient 3,300.
200 for the moment.
Eurowings 908, cleared for the authorized limit approach for 26 and keeping.
So that's the minimum. And the misapproach, very important. Climb localizer course with max gradient to 1 mile.
Heading 020,
Oscar
flight level
Echo Victor, then left turn, max radius 0.9 miles, for example 155 knots, 25 degree bank. 060 degrees, back to Rum Beacon, and then localizer outbound.
Windmill 711, left turn direct to Romeo Tango Tango, cleared localizer DME East approach runway 26, descend according to the profile.
Direct to Rattenberg, from there cleared the localizer DME East approach and descend with the profile, windmill 711. Alt star.
Windmill 711, reduce 200. 200
knots, windmill 711. Flaps 1, speed is checked. Flaps 1, 200 knots coming in. Yeah, a lot of stuff to do.
Finally 2022, 4400, coming flight level 160.
Okay. Outbound again, and then we go to...
Coming 160, finally 2022.
At 14 dBs, here it is, we go back to Rattenberg and they're into the holding. So we want Romeo uniform Mike.
444, please commence descent level 120 and make a left turn heading 270 degrees.
And
left turn heading, second heading, Austria 224.
Heading west 270.
So there we go.
West 270, descending flight level 120, Austria 224.
Thank you.
So inbound to Rattenberg. Not receiving the beacon though, that's interesting.
With a 1525 contact.
That's not a problem though at the moment. So Rattenberg to Advik and we maintain 9,500.
Approach Canadian easy 25.
And then from 19 dm east we just start our descent. We have some altitudes and dm distance to cross-check to make sure we're on the right path.
257, good evening to you. Information Yankee is correct.
Threats,
However,
obviously
it will be
high
localized
terrain, although the weather is beautiful.
approach, so turn left direct to Tulsi.
So look at that valley there. Innsbruck should be somewhere over here.
Can you give me the left?
Hey Paul, how you doing?
Direct to Tulsi.
Hey Plindos, have a good day tomorrow. Have a nice Monday. Good night to you. For those just joining, what we're going to do, guys, we're landing in Innsbruck. We'll do a quick turnaround and then fly from Innsbruck to Girona. New scenery from RD presets.
Eurowings 908, keep speed 200 until passing Arctic, thereafter free.
Whoops. And Ingram, hey, how you doing? I'm doing well.
1, same for you, keep speed 200 until passing Arctic, thereafter free speed.
200 knots until Advik and thereafter free speed, windmill 711. Good. No, we're not doing a return, Ingram. We're departing Innsbruck and flying to Girona. MCK, hello to you. So it's a new scenery there, RD presets coming out on Tuesday, I think.
Just to confirm, descent flight level 150.
Let me just check that.
FM descent to 150,
Thank you. Transavia 9 Victor, schönen guten Abend, climb flight level 160. Correction, finally 2022, contact Wien radar 129er, 125, ciao.
So, right, the scenery, let me just check. The scenery comes out...
Eurowings 908, contact tower 1201, ciao.
201, yeah, Eurowings 908.
Austrian 444, left hand direct to Romeo Tango Tango.
Tuesday, 11th of October in Girona. So Girona scenery, 11th October.
Western direct Rattenberg, after that localize the DME cleared to descend according to profile.
Transavia 52 Yankee, descent altitude 9,500 feet, QNH 1020.
Thank you.
Oh, I've got that down. So, that's the beacon we require. We've got the localizer DME identified.
Pippin 33, hello, good evening. Information Yankee, expect localizer DME east approach.
It's all done.
Flight level 150, turn left direct to Tulsi.
Yeah, so Ingram, I mean, I try to balance these things, but at the moment it's a challenge. However, it's amazing the support I still get. Even though I'm not streaming as much as I used to, the support is just amazing, and that's what really motivates me to continue, stream as much as I can. I'm still enjoying it tremendously, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. So we're inbound Advik, still maintaining 200 knots. Yeah, and then we need to get at least config 2 for the descent. I'm going to go on track FPA for the flight path angle. Hey, Club T, how you doing? Chester, it's your choice now, so you can follow me on Twitch or on YouTube. Look at that scenery. That's nuts.
Ryanair 118, descent flight level 130, turn right direct to Romeo Tango Tango.
Yeah, winds have calmed down for Innsbruck.
Absolutely. Ryanair 118, direct to Romeo Tango Tango.
Good question, Valentino. Now, normally you would not, but I can actually switch off, not this one, but terrain mode, so that we don't get those nuisance messages here. Yes. So, Half Moon, the ATC controllers have what's called minimum rate of vectoring altitudes, and sometimes you get charts in Navigraph that show you those sectors.
257, what is your airspeed?
So you can trust them on that. Obviously, you check your own charts. Make sure that you don't
257, what is your indicated
go below your limits.
Apologies, 300.
But yes, they have their own.
Thank you, keep the speed up.
So let's do that. So we're passing Advit, own speed now. Lockstar.
We're C03 now.
Flaps 2, speed is checked, flaps 2.
3 maintain 300.
I'm pre-selecting down 3.8.
Option 44, reduce speed 200, keep 200 until passing R6 thereafter.
And you can see why we have that restriction.
Reducing speed
until 19 dBs because
free speed
of that mountain. And imagine if you descend too early.
Option 444, free speed after R6.
Ouch.
Sorry. Free speed after Advik.
Here we go. So let me find the button. There it is. Flaps 3, speed check, non-standard flaps 3.
Descend according to the profile.
And down we go.
Left turn direct, Romeo Tango Tango.
Look at that.
Innsbruck Tower, stop my runner 5 to the uniform at 8,000 feet coming 160.
In
contact shortly, windmill 711, tower 1201, ciao.
Welcome aboard the Captain Blackbird's Twitch channel subscriber experience.
Call back shortly, windmill 711, tower 1201.
1201, thank you, windmill 711.
Batavia 9 Victor, Unicom,
thank you.
Just in time fold landing smile.
Hey, thank you, Alpha. That's so nice to see you again, Alpha. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. And thank you so much for 64 months, blimey. Innsbruck Tower, guten Abend, servus, the windmill 711 on the localizer DME East 26.
Windmill 711, Innsbruck Tower, servus, wind calm, continue approach.
Continue approach, windmill 711. So, let's check the crossing altitudes here. As we should be at currently 15 miles, so we should be 7,900 feet.
Eurowings 9
Bang on.
Wind calm,
Looking
runway
good.
26, clear to land.
Clear to land to 6, Eurowings 908.
So we just continue on that path.
86, Mike, welcome to Innsbruck.
I know it's, but that may be FENIX MCK. That may not be completely realistic. KMS, thank you so much. Flying Wolf, I'm so mainly still on YouTube. That's my main channel, but I'm dual streaming on Twitch as well. So everyone has a choice to see where they want to watch me. I'm going to turn the flight directors off here. Just the flight path vector.
And Innsbruck from Golf Bravo to Mike Alpha.
So Missed Approach goes up to
take me to waypoint
9,500. So Missed Approach altitude 9,500 is set.
Mike Alpha, yeah, you
let's check again. 11 miles,
2
6,300.
Roger that. Bravo, Mike Alpha.
Looking good. Maybe just a tad less than that. Perfect. Right on. Who's Mr. Poach? I don't know. You tell me. Mr. Approach. Oh, no. Okay. No, the missed approach. Sorry. I do talk a little bit fast sometimes. So missed approach. Not missed approach. No. GG. You got me there. That's a good one. I like it.
Access 7052, leaving frequency, thanks for great service.
Oh dear.
Thanks for flying, see you next time.
Philip, yeah, I can rock the wings, hang on. Look, just for you, Philip, I'm rocking the wings. Maybe you can see me.
Eurowings 908, Backtrack 08, vacate via Alpha.
Elevation is 1,100 feet. So 3,100 latest, we will start the final. No, so Ingram, whatever the ATC gives us, we follow. So right now, because of the traffic, you just have to realize that on an event like this, yeah, you know, don't cause more stress than they already have. At the moment, it's a straight in approach, yeah. All right, maybe a bit high. Let's just check. Manual thrust. So let's do 6 mile check. 6 miles.
Windmill 711, wind calm, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear land 26, windmill 711.
Eurowings 908, welcome to Innsbruck, to the A1 by Alpha, stand of the choice.
So let's have a look here. 4,400 at 6.3. Looking good. Gear coming down. So, still a bit high. Let's correct that. 1500 feet per minute, max rate of descent. Flaps full, speed is checked. Flaps full. Spoilers on. Landing checklist. ECMM on landing, no blue. So we can still do 1500 feet per minute. That's fine. We should see one red continue. And then once we're at 1000 feet high, there we go. One red, three white. We're good. Ease back on the descent rate here. 1000 feet per minute now. 1000 is checked. Wind from the left, 4 knots, clear to land.
Tower, good evening, 5 Yankee. Passenger 5 Yankee, good evening.
So remember guys, it's still a steeper than normal path. So let's go 1000 feet per minute. Let's do that. If required, we can do a bit more than 1000 feet per minute because the approach does require it. But maximum then should be 1200. But then we need to be very careful with the descent rate up on flare.
$100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Oh, ouch! Come on. No, go around. It's a long float. Go around. Careful with flaps here. Oh no! We gotta stop. It doesn't work here on the FENIX. It's that bug, isn't it? Disregard. I can't do that. No, you can't. For some reason, the FENIX is bugged.
No, that's how pros do it.
Yeah, if the FENIX would work like a pro add-on, then it would work.
Windmill 711, welcome to Innsbruck, to the apron via Alpha, stand of your choice.
By Alpha, stand of our choice, Windmill 711.
Austrian 444, wind calm.
What do you mean you want a refund on the landing?
Clear to land, runway 26, Austrian 444.
Right. Yeah, so the problem is, guys, if you decide to go around, so we were floating, we're way, well, at least in my opinion, we're floating for too long. So what you do is you go around. However, for some reason, it doesn't deactivate the auto brakes. So the auto brakes was still going.
Ryanair 118, good evening, with you. Ryanair 118, good evening, continue approach, wind calm.
So I felt the aircraft decelerate and not accelerate anymore, so that's why we had to stop. How often do you hear the gate of your choice? Not very often, no. But here right now, of course, we have to find our own scenery, or own parking spot. I don't know, so I don't exactly know what happened, because it's so dynamic, but
Lufthansa 115, request IFR clearance.
What I did feel was the aircraft was not accelerating. It just was not behaving
Subscribers, please make their way to the first
as it should have.
where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Cleared via Mach 3 Hotel.
Oh, and there's two
runway
things
26,
actually.
Initial climb 1600.
So there's two issues right now, and I thought they had fixed one thing, and that was that, you know, when you bounce, or you touch down, the FENIX just bounces. You just feel like the ground spits you out again. It's like, you know, you go touch down. Normally, even if like a nice positive touchdown like we had, you would just have the spoilers come out, and there's no lift anymore. But here, the FENIX, it just bounces. And I've seen that in so many different streams as well. Let's park here.
Input ground, Charlie Golf Bravo Victor Mike, or excuse me, Golf Bravo Victor Mike Alpha, request startup clearance.
Golf Mike Alpha, startup with the book.
And then when you bounce, of course, you would initiate a go around immediately if you felt like it was a real bad bounce. But I felt like the aircraft was just hovering right above the ground, so I was expecting it to touch down, and it just wouldn't touch down. Then I opted for the go around, so I put the thrust to Toga, but it seemed like the aircraft. The aircraft's actually down on the ground. Oh, hey, that's MAN going around. GG's. Nice.
Published means approach to beat often to before.
At least his aircraft is going around. Yeah, and then when I checked the airspeed, and I realized the aircraft was on the ground, decelerating at that point. Yeah, there's just no point in going around. You just can't do that. The rest of the runway would not have been enough to take off again. Another thing I'm a bit disappointed with is the flare of the aircraft. I don't know, it just... I've been messing about with the TOLIS a lot.
There is any speed restrictions?
Negative.
And the flare there, so when you pull back on the stick there, it just feels very nice. A lot more, you know, real-like. Here, I just did my inputs, and the aircraft just did not respond the way I would have expected to respond. No, I've not flown the FS Labs for ages. Christopher, again, so guys, this is a very, very busy event going on today. So, look, there's just one aircraft after the other coming in, and we just had one aircraft going around. There's departures. It's just so busy. So, you know, don't go and start, you know, requesting stuff like a visual approach, circling approach, because controllers do not have the capacity today, not with this event going on. So no. Right. So what I expected, so here's what I would have expected. When you go and decide for a go around after, let's say, a long flare, and you slam the thrust levers to Toga, you just make sure that you don't go above your pitch limit, 10 degrees, 7.5 degrees. So nail about 7.5 degrees to make sure you don't have a tail strike. Wait until the thrust comes up, and wait until the aircraft lifts off the ground again, and you have a positive climb. Then, only then go with one flaps up, and then the normal procedure, right? Positive climb, gear up, etc, etc. But yeah, that was really weird, how the aircraft just would not respond to that whatsoever. And MCK says he reinstalled P3D a month back. First thing I noticed was a stark difference between the flight dynamics. Yeah, I know. It is. APU bleed on 2-1.
Lufthansa 115 ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 115, taxi holding point 26 via Bravo, QNH 1020.
To Bravo, Lufthansa 115.
So I actually have the issue that I fly different aircraft here in the sim. So the Tolis 319 at the FENIX, sometimes Flight Factor, and all these different sims, all these different aircraft behave differently. And then I fly the real aircraft as well, obviously. So yeah, my muscle memory, yeah, just doesn't really adapt to all these different settings. So the thing is this: I come into land here in the sim, and I have a visual impression, right? So I have a visual impression of how fast I'm coming down to the ground. I will then make my inputs accordingly. So my muscle memory will tell me to pull back on the stick at a certain amount, depending on how fast I'm coming down to the ground. And then my brain expects, obviously, a certain reaction from the aircraft. If the aircraft doesn't behave as it should, or as I expect it to do, then I do some more corrections. But here, like in the FENIX or some other add-ons, if it doesn't respond at all the way you want it to, well,
duo channel experience.
It's tough.
Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight infotainment will be served?
Yeah, we'll go to the checklist in a minute. So the after landing checklist was
Prigalandung hier hinten aber trotzdem danke Herr Kapitän Smile Leute wusstet ihr, Twitch primest kostenloser.
Line up and backtrack to 6.
I love the British butler speaking German. Thank you so much. So Hansi, thank you for the Twitch Prime. 8 months here. Big round of applause. Thanks for the support. And Vesa, greetings to Helsinki. What's the weather up there like at the moment? I have no idea. Not seen any weather forecast. Oh, it's interesting, MCK, he did. Seriously, so your instructor, that's real world flying, that is obviously banned you from using the 152 in Microsoft.
Drinks, snacks, and premium flight infotainment.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Thank you.
And to Michael Buck, thank you so much for joining our community here. Thank you for the support, Michael. Welcome. And if you have Discord, make sure that you check out the linkage between my channel here and Discord. And then, yeah, you can get into the subscriber channels. So let me do the rest of the items here. Let me go through the deboarding.
The boarding requested.
There we go. And let's read a after landing checklist. So radar protected windshield is off, and the parking checklist, we have parking brake or chocks. Parking brake is set. Then we have engines off, wing lights off, and the fuel pumps go off as well.
Innsbruck Tower, this is KLM 6969 at stand 3 with information Zulu. Request EFA clearance to Amsterdam Schiphol.
Hey Eagle Motion, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for joining. Thanks for the support. Have a great week ahead. Oh, look at that. You just gotta love the sceneries. Man, it's just so gorgeous here. It doesn't matter. P3D was nice here in Innsbruck. X-Plane was great. And now here Microsoft. I mean, look at that. Perfect. So, next flight. Let's prepare that. We're gonna go straight ahead, stay here and deboard, and then we do the preparations as we do in real life, or the fuel. Nice landing, GG. Yeah, it does. So Nico, it actually is nice. That game filter does make the sim look a little bit crisper. Very nice indeed. So next destination is Girona. We have the privilege of showcasing a new scenery from RD presets. So I have it installed, and we're going to fly to Girona. Right, opening the doors, and let's watch the passengers deboard. while I prepare the next flight plan. The flight time is about 1 hour 28, guys, so it's not too bad. MAN, I'll be here anyways. I'm just going to restart the stream in a few minutes so that we have a cut between the both flights. That's it. But yeah, we'll wait. MAN, can you give me a shout when you're like 5 miles out, please?
Line up and backtrack 26.
Then I can watch your landing. So the wind right now, it's 26 for departure. It's Orbix, Solid Wings, Orbix scenery. Right, guys. Stay tuned. I'm just going to stop the stream, restart it. Takes about 2 minutes. And then again, we'll continue with the flight to Girona. See you in a few minutes.